Hey guys, and welcome back to Symmetria. I'm on my way back to the spawn base at the minute. As you can see, I'm in the Nether hub. I've been out busy up at the mountain base having a look around. I actually moved all my chests over a bit. I found another mountain not far from where it was before, but it's just a better area and a lot bigger. So I've moved my things over there. I'm heading back to get some supplies from the spawn base, and then I'm going to head back up to the mountain and start some mining. I have got a partner that I'll be doing it with, but I'm not sure whether he's going to be online during the video or not. It's not very easy with this mode getting around. So we'll head back to the spawn base now, stock up on some supplies and head out mining to see if we can get any more diamonds. So this is the area I've been mining out a little bit. We've managed to borrow a beacon and enough iron blocks to make it quite a lot faster. One of the other players, Numbers, if he's online, at the bottom there, he's loaned us the things we need, which has made digging this out quite a lot faster. So we've not quite finished yet. We're trying to go as far as we can with the beacon effect in place, but we've been a bit slowed down, as you can see, by some lava pools. But we found some decent amount of ores. I've got a fortune pickaxe now, so I've been saving that for any lapis and redstone and diamonds. As you can see, I've got 41 diamonds so far. I've also I had a few more, but made a pickaxe with that as well. So there's quite a big area here. Just down this area, there is a slime chunk. There's none in there just at the minute, but I've just walled this chunk off so it can dig up and down and maybe set up a slime farm at some point. Always useful to have. So I'm gonna carry on with some mining. I might dig in this direction and just take this wall all the way down to where the chunk is, and see if we can find any more diamonds or anything useful. So I'll get going with that and see what we find. So I finished mining for now. I got quite a lot. I think I got a total of 63 diamonds now, plus the pickaxe I've already made. So I thought I'd head back up and show you where I've moved the mountain base to. It's not very far over, but as you can see, this mountain is a lot better, is a lot wider, gives me a lot more space to build on. So it's not very far. I don't know if my render distance is enough, but if I stand here, the other mountain is just behind this one here. My render distance, I don't think is good enough to see it right now. But I like this area better for what I want to build. It gives me all this extra space out here. So I've just moved the chests and things and the portal up to here. And hopefully it also will mean I don't fall off and die quite as much. So I'm going to head down and get some more wool and then go get started on my next project, which is just at the spawn base. Not very far from where I've got all the sheep. It's just somewhere down here. I think you can see in the distance there the fences. I spent a bit of time collecting some wheat, and I actually started here with 4 sheep and been breeding. So I do need more than just the white. Mainly I need white and light grey with a bit of black and dark grey, and a tiny bit of red, and that should be enough. So I'm going to spend a bit of time getting some more wool here, and then I'll be back with you and we'll head down to the spawn base and get started. Okay, so I spent quite a while getting some wool, but I probably will need to go back and get quite a lot more. It's going to take quite a lot of wool to finish, but I hope I have enough to at least get one of the sides done with what I just collected. So I'm heading back to the spawn base now so I can get up and build a platform and get the buildings started. Once the bottom part's done, it should make it a lot easier. Then I can make a ladder to get up and down. I always get lost around here. It's so confusing. It's quite a big nether hub, so it's hard to remember which direction everything's in. But we've got quite a lot here. We've got the end farm. I think this is desert and animal farm, as well as some bases. So that's got all the different coloured sheep, cows, pigs, chickens, a bit of everything really. So it does take quite a while to get back to my base. So I'll just cut some of this out, and we'll see when I get back then. So I decided to take a little break from building my bases, collecting resources, the more serious things, and do something that's a little fun. The spawn area does have a lot of these kind of funny builds around that are not really there for anything, they just look good. So I've been collecting lots of wool that I need, and I've decided I'm going to build a ghast, a giant one. Well, quite big, not too big. I think it's 32 by 32, which will take over 1,000 blocks of wool. So, well, probably over 1,200 once I do the legs as well. So I'm going to get done on this. I'll probably build the base part first, the bottom square. Just then, if I do fall building the sides, it's not all the way down here. So we'll get building as much of this as we can with the wool we've got and see how far we can get. Okay, so I finished that, what I've got so far, and I didn't get as far as I thought I would. So there is quite a lot more wool I'm going to need. I thought I might hopefully be able to get the whole bottom finished. I didn't really calculate the exact amount of number I would need, but I guess I'm going to spend quite a bit of time collecting wool. I'll probably go off for the rest of today and carry on recording tomorrow, and just spend that time collecting wool. I could ask some other people to come help me shear sheep. I don't want to ask for resources. It's a bit more of an achievement if I do it myself. But I think I'll just ask if anyone doesn't have something to do, if they would like to volunteer their time to come and help me shear sheep, then that would be very appreciated. But if not, then I'll go spend the next few hours getting a load of wool, and then we'll get this build finished. Now, I know I do sound a little bit croaky this episode, and I do apologise for my voice. I have been full of a cold for the last few days, which is why there's been a bit of a delay in this video. I've tried to to keep up with recording as best I can when I can speak. But if you guys have got anything you want to see me build, or any ideas to improve what I'm already building, feel free to leave a comment below. I read through every one of the comments, and we'll take everyone's suggestions into account and see, if possible, what I can build of your suggestions. The Ghast, I don't know. I don't know why I thought of this. I just wanted to build something, and after being killed so many times by Ghasts over and over again, I thought, why not? When you see other YouTube videos, lots of people do tend to freak out when they hear a Ghast around, so it's just a bit of fun. I do have some netherrack in one of the chests, so I will be making a fireball shooting out of its mouth, which I can light on fire, but will probably get put out the first time it rains, so we'll just see what we can do with that. So I'll leave you with the montage, and I hope you like the build. So as you can see, this build really takes a lot of wool. I did run out of the light grey wool quite quick, somewhere over here. I only had a few stacks, but I need to get a lot more. So I just replaced some of the light grey patches with cobblestone, just so I could get a little bit more built this episode. I'll replace all that with light grey wool when I get some more. I know the eyes are not finished yet either. I do need a little bit more black and red, which I have in the chest that's next to the sheep field, but I didn't bring it with me, so I'll get that done when I get up there next time, and get the eyes finished with that. And when they're done, the rest of the build is pretty much just white and light grey, so I need to spend some time stocking up on these colours. I'm not going to do any more of this episode. I'm going to spend some time in between the episodes collecting wool, then I can get this finished in another episode. Well, now that I've done what I can with that, I thought I'd give you a bit more of a tour of the spawn area. This was obviously where my spawn house is, which is quite a good area because there is a nether portal just over this direction and another one in that direction somewhere behind the house, and then right here we've got the tree farm, so it's quite a good little area for me here. There's a new build behind here, the horse stables. This kind of just showed up I think 2, maybe 3 days ago. It's just got horses and mules in here that are not tame, so they're free for people to take with a donation. And this was built by Tetra. I think he's done quite a good job for such a limited area that he had to build in, and it went up really quickly. I think I logged on and it was just an empty space, and then a couple of hours later I came back and it was just there. So it looks quite good. So I think I headed west last time, so I'll just maybe head in this direction today. I've not been in this direction before, so it's quite new for me. So I apologise if I do get lost. I know there are quite a few small builds. You can see the bigger ones from further away, but there are quite a lot of small builds around spawn that you don't really see as much. There is a mini games area somewhere, but I think that's somewhere near the centre. I've not actually been in there yet, but there's lots of games around like this. But death games, I think I'll leave out. I think I die enough without making a game out of it as well. This is True Potential's spawn area, which actually looks quite awesome. I like the gardening area. It's really dark and kind of seems like an evil layer, but it is quite a big build, and most of it is the nether brick and obsidian, and I think there's some dark prismarine up there as well, so it must have took him a long time to gather the resources, especially the obsidian. He's probably raided nether fortress as well, so that looks really cool, and I can see this from my base as well when my rend resistance is high enough, so it's quite a good background when I'm building. So up here we have the Ava mining competition, which I've not done before, but maybe I'll have a go in the future. I've watched a couple of videos from other people doing it on different servers, and well, we can try. I usually die when I'm mining, I'm not too good at it, but maybe beginner's luck will help if I enter a competition. So we'll head in this direction and see what's down here. I don't know what this area is, but I can see the Danish flags up everywhere, so I'm guessing this is, well, I think this actually might be the area from the nether. There is a portal that says to Denmark, so it's not very far away from the centre, so I'm guessing it's down here. If there's a windmill, there's a tower just here. Yeah, there's the windmill in the distance there, and this tower looks quite cool. I don't know who's built it. There's not a sign that I've seen around, but I'll post the name down below if I find out before the video gets posted. So just down here is the portal. We have the tower up here and a spaceship up here, and I apologise to whoever built it if I'm supposed to know what it is, but it does look quite a cool build, but I don't recognise if it's just a random ship or something from the TV. I'm not quite sure. Well, typical Danish weather, the rain now anyway, so we'll head up here and have a look a bit more around what's here. Okay, so I've got back up to the main area of spawn, well, a little bit closer, and I've just found this down here that I've not actually seen before. Someone has uncovered a ravine and just covered it all with glass so it's visible from the surface. I don't think it goes over near my base, I think it's just on this side, but it looks quite cool. I accidentally fell down onto it and thought I was going to die, but I didn't notice the glass there at first. I don't think it goes all the way along, I think it stops around here. Maybe it comes out on another side, I'm not quite sure, but I think it's quite a good idea. And looks really cool. So I've been looking around this area here, and there's quite a few good builds over here as well, but I want to head over to this one when I'm out of the water. Now I apologise to the builder of this, I have no idea what it is, it just looks really cool. It's built of nether brick, so it must have took quite a while to collect all the resources for that. But it's massive, and I can't see it from where my spawn base is. I don't think my render distance is good enough. But as soon as I came close to this area, it just kind of popped up as the first thing I could see. So it is really cool build. So we'll head back in this direction. This is the center portal again, just here, so that's not actually that far from my base. And so some of the directions do have a lot more builds in than others. I think the busiest one was the way I took you down this direction last time. But there is a tour on FalseSymmetry's channel, and she's got 3 videos on there touring a lot of the big builds, including some of the bases that are outside spawn as well. which would take me a really long time to get to. So I'll post a link to them videos in the comments, and if you want to have a look around a little bit more and see what else is here, then you can do that with her videos. So I'm going to head back to my spawn house now. Sorry about the mess up then. I'm going to head back to the spawn now and finish collecting what I need for my next 2 builds. Probably spend a bit more time collecting wool, and then we can finish off the ghast in the next episode. But that's all I have time for today. So thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment if you have any suggestions, and I will see you guys next time.